Hello, welcome to watch my video C++ programming on Linux. In this short video, we are going to demonstrate how to query PostgreSQL database with asynchronous processing. In previous video, we have made an example to query PostgreSQL database using the PQexec command. And the example we did in previous video, we made a connection. The database called YHDB. We made a connection, and when we started to use PQexec to start a transaction, send the begin, and we using the PQexec command to declare the cursor. Is the query. Query is a select ID from the one of table is the player, and we fetch the cursor. Step 3. Then we make a loop, get the total column, total rows, and make a loop. Just print out the result. We fetch the result, and after that, we have to close the cursor and the end of transaction, and then finish the connection. But PostgreSQL has another way to do the SQL query the table called asynchronous command process. So the PCexec function is submit a command in normal synchronous applications. So the PQSQL is when you submit it, it's waiting for command to be completed. So in this way, there might be cause the client side have to wait when we submit a query. Now, since the execution of a client application is suspended while it's waiting for the result, it might be cause some client side feels slow, delay, something. Yeah. Also, PQexec can return only one PGresult structure. So in this case, if we have a query return too much many records, it might be limited by the memory. So, and also this is, the PQexec always collect the command entirely result, buffering it in a single PGresult. So it might be cause a huge memory for some applications. So in this short video, PostgreSQL has created another way called asynchronous command processing. In this way, we are going to use another function called PQsendQueries. This function is submit command to the server without awaiting the results. So this command returns number, integer. So if integer is 1 is returned if command was result dispatched successfully, and 0 is not. So here on the Linux, we just create a simple C++ program, and similar as the previous program, we are going to query five column. We're using the MySQL is select ID, name, membership, gender, level from players. This is the database is YHDB. There's a table called players. So let's go to another terminal, PSQL YHDB. So I have created there, and the command we are going to use is select from players. So let's go. So in this table, I have 4 records. So now let's try it in the C++. So first of all, we have to connect to the PostgreSQL database. So we have defined the connection string, which database is VHDB. We're using the PQconnectDB function to connect the database. If it is a success, so we are going to use another function called the PQsendQuery. And this function is going to take two parameters. First is the connection, which we got a connection from here, from the PQconnectDB function. And the second command is the string of my query. So my query dot cstring, because they take a cstring, and if this is equals 0, it means it failed. 1 is a success. So if 0, then we finish connection, we get out. So y success. And after that, so this means we send, as the document says, this function with a submit command to the server without waiting the result. So we just submit the server, and we need to use another function to the PQgetResult to get a result. Between the submit the query to the result, and if this query command take a longer time in the server, we don't need to wait. We can do many things between the send request and the get result. So when we get a result, and we are doing the same thing, so the returned is a pointer of PGresult. So we can use the function PGEndField to get the total column for each row and the total rows of this result. And here we just print the header. If we create a variable called nLoop, if nLoop is 0, we just print the header is title using PQF name, as example we provided in preview video, and then we nLoop ++, and then we make a loop for I from 0 to total rows, and j from 0 to total columns. We just use the PQgetValue function to get the I and the j value, and just print out. And after this loop, we just print the total rows we retrieved and total columns of each row, and the total loops. We make a loop. Here in the document it says PGgetResult, waiting for the next result from the preview sending queries. So we send query using this to get a next result, and PGgetResult returned is the pointer of PGresult, and this PGgetResult must be called repeatedly until it returns the unknown functions. So when they return the non-functions, it means the command return completed. Otherwise, we make a loop. So here we have to make a loop. Continue using PGgetResult to the result pointer. And if this is not now, we just continue doing the loop till this is a non-pointer, then we finish. And so now let's save this program, make clean, we just compile this program, and we just run this program. So you can see we got a let's make a compare. This is what we got from the C program, and I have other video, other terminal, which we got from the PQexec command. So you can see 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, First one is Steven Andrews, last one is Mary Boland. So you can see we can use another way to get using the asynchronous process to query the database. Using this way, and in this way, our loop is only loop one times, and in this asynchronous way, we can also set another way. If we want to process record by record, we can use set up the function called set single row model. This one. After we set this model, each PQgetResult will return only one row from the. So in this case, we need to do the for loop to get the result. So let's just see if in this way our command is get one loop, right? So make and we run this again. You can see because we set a single result model, and in this case each loop we get only one result, one record, so we made a 5. The reason make a 5 because the number 5 we counted, and is we got a nonce. So here the total column for each row is 5, but the retrieved total row retrieved is 0 because the last round loop we got a non-pointer, then we exit from the loop. So in this case we got a 5. In this we have a total 4 records. Hello, this is Hui. Thanks to watch my video. Hopefully this is useful, enjoyable. It's going to be great to have your feedback. Thank you.